All right, so this week is going to be an interesting week because Donald Trump has some bills, okay, that he wants to, or some act or bills that he wants to pass. I think the Clarity Bill and the Genius Bill, okay, the Clarity Act and the Genius Act, okay, that he wants to pass this week. So this week is going to be an interesting week for crypto, and I think it's part of the reason why the market was surging. With part of the reason we saw Bitcoin hitting as high as $118,000. Okay, now aside from this news, I have some other information for you guys. So last year, a lot of us participated in Telegram airdrops. Okay, and some of those airdrops were listed on Bitget exchange. You have Farm, you have Hold, you have Zoo, MDogs, Memcash, okay, Pixify, name them. Now those coins are going to be delisted by Bitget, and I think the date for the listing was on 12th July. Okay, okay, they are spot trading pairs. So from spot trading, they are going to be delisted from spot trading. Take note, I didn't say they are going to be delisted completely. Okay, they are going to be delisted from spot trading from 12th July. So sorry that this information is coming late, but take note that if you have these coins, then the only way for you, what you have to do is rush now and convert them to either BGT, that is the Bitcoin token, sorry, the Bitget token, okay, or move it to USDT if it's still possible. All right, so take note of this coin from farm to liver. Check all these coins. If you have them, convert them immediately to USDT using the convert function, or use the quick convert function to convert it straight to Bitget's own token, which is BGT, if I'm correct. All right, Bitget's own token. All right, so let's look at International Monetary Fund. Uh, the IMF new balance of payments manual now classifies Bitcoin as a non-produced, non-financial asset, placing it in the capital account like real estate and gold. So BTC is no longer just a financial oddity; it is a capital asset. So the International Monetary Fund basically recognizes Bitcoin as a capital asset. Okay, so if you're still doubting that crypto is genuine, the boat is definitely missing you, and you're missing an opportunity to position yourself for the greatest wealth transfer that will happen in the history of the world, as we'll go to cashless society 2.0, which I will do a separate video about that, talking about cashless society 2.0. Okay, all right, so we look at the US. I think there is before there was this ongoing situation where, in the midst of trying to get regulation for taxation, activities on decentralized exchange, because they are 100% anonymous. Okay, because on centralized exchange you need to create an account or have a KYC or some level of KYC before you be able to do trades there or do any transaction there. But on the decentralized space, wallet all the way to trading and some other decentralized activities is completely anonymous. So unless somebody declares their wallet, nobody knows. So there was confusion. So the Treasury Department and the IRS officially removes crypto broker rule requiring decentralized exchanges and other protocols to submit customer transaction data for tax purposes. What that means is centralized exchange have the ability to provide transaction details to authorities for taxation purpose. Okay, why? Because there's some level of KYC. All right, but in decentralized exchange there is no KYC. Everybody is anonymous, every address is anonymous, every transaction is just tied to an address that nobody knows who owns that address. Okay, and because of that, I think that's part of the details they looked at and found that it would be difficult to do. So they have removed the requirement, the crypto broker requirement that demands decentralized exchanges and other protocols to submit customer transaction data, because any data they provide, you can't trace tied to anybody. Okay, and then we have the CIO of Bitwise, okay, talking about tokenization of market that could grow up to over 4,000 X in the coming year. So basically, we're talking about people tokenizing assets, real world assets, okay? Real world assets on blockchains like Ethereum, Solana, SRP, Chainlink. So basically, what he's saying is this: because of the tokenization that is now the future, that is going to be the future of bringing real world assets into the blockchain, that tier one level blockchains are going to be, there's going to be a rush for tier one level blockchain, layer one, top layer one blockchain. So what is a layer one blockchain? The layer one blockchain is a blockchain that that does not require a secondary chain. How do I put it this way so you understand? Just take it this way: any blockchain or any token, okay, or any blockchain that has its own token and does not rely on another network to operate is a tier one. Is a block tier one level, or is a layer one blockchain. But there are tiers. There are, you know, there are different levels. Ethereum is a high level. Like in the top 10, you have Ethereum, you have Solana, you have BNB, you have SRP there. Those are layer one blockchains. They don't need any other token to do transactions. They are the tokens that you need to do transactions on their network. So that is layer one. I might do a video to explain that further. Okay, so this is another bullish information. Okay, so if you are interested in looking for altcoins to buy, here you have it. You have SRP, Solana, Ethereum, Chainlink. All right, so you have Ton coin. Okay, there was a news spreading around. I think it was from Twitter, the Ton Foundation Twitter account, or Ton Coin. I don't know. Whoever spread that information, I didn't get to see it myself to actually verify the source. But this is, I think, UAE debunking the claim that staking Ton qualifies for a UAE gold visa. Okay, so they denied the claim that staking Ton qualifies you for a UAE golden visa. So the question is there more to this? Okay, maybe somebody is trying to offer, or maybe the Ton Foundation is trying to offer a program whereby they can help people who stake Ton qualify for a UAE gold visa. It's not like UAE is doing that program. So maybe, because I didn't see the information myself, I can't actually explain it, but I have a feeling that maybe this is the message you're trying to pass around, because in the staking world there is always a reward for you. So maybe it is either APR, a percent higher APR, okay, but in some cases there might be some extra juice thrown in there to encourage people to stake their Ton. So maybe that extra juice is the UAE golden visa, but I've not seen any news or any thing that will counter this denial by the by UAE government. Okay, all right, so that's it for this video. If you have need to buy crypto, if you have need to sell your crypto, to buy crypto with Naira, inbox me. That's my business. And till I see you guys next time, like, share, subscribe, and bye for now.